Set your alarm, aren't you hungry?
So you mad I have self-respect? You mad that I didn't give you the attention that you wanted and added to your high body count? And then the first given opportunity, you want to slander my name? What the fuck is wrong with you, gang? You need serious help. T-App, go ahead and make a male version. Now. I mean now.
We don't need that, bruh. We don't need a male version of the T-App. It's just adding to the bigger problem.
Think about the branding of it. It's called the T-App. I think that's like women gossiping and shit like that. Like they like the drama. They like the gossip. This shit ain't got nothing to do with protect.
Plus, on top of that, we would never win playing a woman's game. This is a woman's game, bro. But that's not even the bigger problem.
Women, baby. All right, guys, you've been hitting me up nonstop to talk about this T-App. And after researching it, looking at some videos of the app in action and some screenshots, and I'm going to share all of that with you guys here today. Yeah, because I got the inside scoop. I think that this is an appropriate conversation for us to have in this modern dating shit culture as it exists today. Obviously, I have some key issues that we're going to go over within the confines of this video as to what this app is and then how women are actually utilizing it. First, I wanted to go through the branding that they have on the website because I think that this is very important, right? Because they can advertise as one way to get like interviews on like Dateline, NBC, the Today Show, or wherever the hell else that.
Bro, we all know what type of women using the T-App, bro. You got to think about the type of woman that's really using this.
Been going recently, but what we find is how the women are utilizing it within their daily lives or their practice is a lot more nefarious in nature. Long story short, one of the ways that women are violent are through reputation destruction, false allegations, and this gives them a platform, an anonymous way to post potential lies defaming men in order to get back at them. Anyway, let's go through the way that they are currently branding because branding is key. Dating safety tools that protect women. If this is truly what it did, I'd have no problems with this. I think dating safety tools to protect men and women should be something that we have access to. Okay. Now let's go through specifically how they seek to just protect women. Verified green flag men run background checks, identify potential catfishes, verify that he's not an S offender, and check for criminal history. Now, when you look at the different capabilities or features within the particular app, I would say number 5, criminal history, number 4, S offender, and number 2, background checks. That's actually an applicable way to be able to look at, but you don't need this app for that. You can go, and I'm not sponsored. There's like been verified. You know, there's different apps like that that you can utilize
But we know that's not how they're using it, though.
order to check out a person's public history, whether or not that they're an S offender or if they've been to prison. Since this is publicly available information, I think all of those things are green flags. Now, this identify potential catfish, my assumption for this is that they're utilizing some type of AI in order to see where else or what other social media platforms are dating.
AI. So this is what we've been reduced to, bruh. This is how we make decisions now. AI. Instead of discernment, we're about to lean all of our faith and decision making into something that's not even a person.
Forms that your image exists, and then they cross-reference the different photos to see how closely aligned that they are. But the real issue that I have with all of this is this. Find verified green flag men. And we're going to get ready to go through it. But there's a system there where you as an anonymous woman, right, you have to sign up to
Anonymous.
app and verify that you're a woman, right?
That's the cowardly part about it, too. I'm going to go ahead and get into it, bro. Think about it, bro. They can say whatever they want. They could post whatever statements they want under the safety of being anonymous. Unanimous, however you pronounce the word. Which is cowardly. Because if you want to say something about someone, why not stand on it? Why not put your face next to it? You was brave enough to type it in for the world to see. Why not put your face and your name next to it? That's some coward shit. for one. And for two, it's an episode of Black Mirrors, right? And in that episode, basically, they were having an over exaggerated form of what a social credit score was, or a social programming. Basically, based off of people's opinions of how much they like you or didn't like you, they could rate you, and whatever your rating was gave you access to different opportunities in life, which is not so far off from reality, which is not so far off from the near future. A social credit score, where if based off of people's opinions, based off of a certain set of standards, allows you access to different experiences in life, like dating, like being able to obtain material possessions. This seems to be like a baby step towards that. The T app, this seems like baby steps towards a social credit score. Some sort of system like that, where based off of other people's opinions depends on whether or not you have access to different experiences in life. Right? Like a baby step, like a slippery slope. Predictive programming, they slowly condition you into accepting these ideas and in different ways that you wouldn't expect. You're being attacked at every level. Something small like, oh, should I date him? Should I not date him? Let me check the T app and see what other people's opinions are on this guy, or maybe their experience. Like, people don't grow and change. Made mistakes in the past. Like, people don't grow and change, bro. So we gonna wait on a baby step version of a social credit score, artificial intelligence, to base our opinion, to base our decision making on. Oh man, I feel like I gotta sneeze, bro. But I gotta say this stuff, man. Just look at the slippery slope. It starts with the T app, and then what? Where does it go from here? You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the fact that it was unanimous, are you still gonna stand on these statements that you put about a particular individual on this app? Like, it was one, I'm pretty sure he got the clip in this video somewhere. I had reacted to this. And she was talking about you had to take a picture to verify that you're a woman. And then you can make a unanimous post about this guy and this and that. Then she talking about how she got a boyfriend and she's already in a committed relationship. So why the hell are you on the T app then? What do you need the T for if you already got somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's messy. Like, you got to think about what type of person would use these things. What type of person would waste their time with something like this, bro? Like, and clearly you can see it was marketed as one thing. Just like everything else is marketed as one thing, but what's the real intention behind it? I heard that it got hacked and it backfired on a lot of women. But I'm talking too much. I'm going to let the video play.
Sending identification through. And then you can anonymously write under men's pictures and also say if they are a green flag versus a red flag. But I find it so interesting that they said find verified green flag men, as if an anonymous poster online is verified. Is it verified because they verified their identification, or is it verified because what they're saying is damn true? Back in 2008-ish, I know I'm dating myself a little bit, this is when Facebook was rising into prominence. I went to school at Penn State University, so we were one of the first schools that had access to Facebook. They had a development of like apps that can be inserted within it. One of those was called the Honesty Box. You guys remember that? The Honesty Box was interesting because people could anonymously write messages to you that could potentially destroy your self-esteem. But as the user, I would opt in to having the Honesty Box put on my profile. So if I didn't want people to be anonymous or troll me via the internet or send me death threats and shit like that, then I just never had to sign up for the app. But there was a consent here. Within an app like this called the T app, there is no damn consent. You can just have your image, your likeness, placed it on this app for those people to run your name through the rug. And because it's anonymous, because you cannot verify the person that is saying the bullshit, it incentivizes an already often emotional component of the populace to seek revenge. And those that
Women.
go over week after week that love reputation destruction or false allegations can just easily make shit up about you. And there's profiles up there that women will allege that these men are PDF files, but there's no evidence to the case. Now, if you go down and you look at the branding, of course, they got images of the interracialness, right? It's to mean this is for everybody, demonstrating them in boss B attire, but avoid red flags. What else? Protect your heart. Yeah. Our safety tools. Okay, just a restatement of above. And then they got this movement shit. Anyway, I want to go over some TikTok reactions real quick, and then we'll dive in deep and to see exactly what the app looks like.
I'm not the only one who's been
This girl, goofy.
on that T app, or I know you're at home waiting to be accepted. Yo, my bestie called me yesterday. She said, "Bestie, there's this app and they're exposing all the men." I'm like, "Tell me more. Tell me more. I want to know." She's like, "You could post a picture of your man."
Messy. Why is she so happy to be messy, bro? Tell me more. Like, come on, bro. This is what gets them going, bro. Chaos, man.
An old man you used to talk to, or a man that you want to talk to, and people will rate them a red flag or a green flag, and there's comments, and everything is anonymous. You can write hella comments and say whatever you can say. Dick was weak. They stink.
Yep.
They have kids.
Whatever they want.
They're a deadbeat. They beat on women.
Anonymous.
You can say whatever you want about them, and they can't do anything because they don't have access to the app, because you got to take a picture of yourself to prove that you're a woman. So why I get into the app?
And that's the part where I was like, y'all really fell for that dumbass shit? So you gotta take a picture of your face to prove you're a woman? One thing I want to say, it's a lot of people walking around on this earth that's saying they're a woman, but they not really one. You know what I'm saying? Second, the whole thing about it is being unanimous, but you gotta take a picture of your face. Y'all didn't think that was weird? You know, that's one of y'all favorite words, right? You're being weird. You're being weird. Y'all didn't think that was weird?
Today, y'all.
Before she gets into the app, now notice the glee on her face as she describes all of this. And I find it so interesting because of all of the topics, content that we have going over this topic of consent. Yet the men are not consented to be hosted on these sites. And from a legal perspective, if you're only taking their publicly available pictures, right? The girlfriend might actually send some private photos. And I'm not talking about like nudity photos, but just private photos to utilize that, and there's an issue of consent there. But if they're just taking publicly available pictures for people to add their thoughts, lies, opinions on, or even some facts associated with it, my thing is have the women verify who they are as well. I can only hope, although I would not think that this is the truth, but I can only hope that if someone posts something defamatory in nature and a man can then prove that it's a lie, I can then initiate a ticket to get their legit information, their license, so that I can sue them. Because again, while I think that both genders should be protecting themselves, what I don't like here is the lies.
And I'm not thinking that it's like real. You know, like I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna expose people, but I don't think I'm gonna be knowing any of the people that's on there, right? So I get in, I'm scrolling, I don't see nobody I know, right? I don't see nobody.
So she was looking for some tea, bruh. So I'm scrolling, I don't see nobody I know. I'm looking, you know, I'm trying to find the mess. I'm scrolling. Like, come on, bruh.
And I scroll a little bit more.
Finally, I found somebody I can get some tea on.
Thank God my man ain't on there. Thank God my man ain't on there. But I did see his friend though. But yo, I seen people that not only that I'm friends with, but that I be seeing at the parties, that I be with at the parties, chilling with at the parties. I see people I know from the Bay, from Sacramento. I'm seeing all types of people. I'm looking at them like, clutching my pearls. They saying they giving out STDs and they burning everybody. They said they got 2 kids. I seen this one guy that I know. They say he got 2 kids and he's a deadbeat. And I didn't even know he had no kids. And I've known him for 6 years. They saying people stink. Some of the people I know, breath stink. Dick weak. Cornballs. Some of them they say, oh yeah, he got a big dick. Oh, I just cracked that. Oh, this is my man. So if you about to die about him, then let me, like, it's girls that mess with the same man arguing and beefing in the comments of the man.
First of all, girls don't do the cracking. They get cracked. Okay? So we gotta make sure that we understanding roles here. Y'all are not doing the cracking. Y'all are the ones that are getting cracked. I need y'all to understand that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and think about the branding of it. It's called a T app. It's not called to protect women on dating app, right? Like, like it's called the T. When you ship tea, right? Like, I think that's like women gossiping and shit like that.
Bro, Kermit the Frog started all this shit, man.
They like the drama. They like the gossip. This shit ain't got nothing to do with protecting women, baby.
Like, I didn't think I was gonna see that many people that I knew on there. And I'm so glad that if they make a girl T app, I will be just fine, okay? I'm loyal to my man, and I've been loyal to all my men, and
Dog, if they make a girl T app, no grown man, no self-respecting man should be on that bitch, wasting their time, looking for tea, spilling tea, none of that, bro. Like, that is not our game. That is a woman's game. You will never win a woman's game.
to one man at one time, and I love
They
him
did.
wholeheartedly, and nobody can get on there and say anything
got
about
canceled.
about me. The only comment's gonna be hella green flags and say she suck good as hell. That's all you can say about me. But yeah, y'all go down.
Wow.
That's what you want to be known for? Sucking it? Sucking on it? That's what you want to be known for? Shorty?
App and hopefully
I'm saying, I got one for you.
we'll get accepted and go look at all the tea because it's crazy.
Everything was all fun and games.
If you wanted the tea, goddamn, I got one ready for you. Goddamn.
App and hopefully we'll get accepted and go look at all the tea because it's
Whole lot of tea.
crazy.
Everything was all fun and games until I seen my little shit on that T app. Y'all can keep that. He ate fists for breakfast. And what's so crazy is I did not get
No. What's so crazy is even after finding out whatever the hell you found out, you still going back to him later that day talking about some my little shit.
accepted for 3 days. The
Little
day I get
goofy.
accepted, I'm with this nigga. Is this a sign? And then mind you, I'm not the one that posted about my little shit. So who's more worried about my little shit than I am? Bitch, you want to know the tea before I do? Oh, keep up.
Attention all men. You need to be careful. There is now a T app.
Why y'all grown man getting on here with bonnets on, bro? I don't understand why men wearing bonnets now, man. I never in my entire life had to wear a bonnet, and I done had every hairstyle that a nigga can have. Afro, braids, locks, you know what I'm saying? Fade with the waves. Nigga, I've never needed to wear a bonnet.
Apparently, this app right here, the T dating app, is for women who are trying
Does
to
he have a
avoid dating
bonnet
red
on?
flags in men. By posting men in that area that they live in, they might put some red flags, but sometimes they're just making up lies. One of my biggest fears is to end up on this app. I'm no stranger to women in my area, and then some. More, actually. So I just hope I'm not put on here and they're defaming my character. Look, I'm gonna come clean. I've done a lot of shit. It wasn't bad. Everything was consensual, but dude, I can't have this going up. I don't think I was on there. I tried to infiltrate this app.
Man, niggas are always trying to find a way to sound like they get bitches. Trying to sound cool. Nobody asked you, my nigga.
And really sign in.
Good for you. You get a lot of bitches. Good for you, dog.
Look up my area, see if I got put on there.
Ain't no hate. I'm not a hater, bro. I promise I'm not a hater. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I couldn't. They had a verification where you take a picture, you take a selfie to confirm if you're a woman or not using the app. And
I got
obviously
you
I couldn't
guys.
take a picture. I was like, damn, this is top-notch security. I can't get past this. But until I move, I'm in a small town, so I'm assuming I'm good. I'm pretty low profile. I should be okay. It's just like, damn, you know, I can admit I've had a lot of lore. So much so it got into
And then you got to think about this in reverse, right? Because women, one thing they want to do is protect their reputation. They will move to a whole nother city just to get a clean start. Like, I'm not saying that's the only reason a woman would move to another city, but it's a possibility, right? They don't want nobody sullying their reputation. They don't want nobody. They don't want their reputation to be dragged through the mud. So why would they be so quick to want to drag somebody else's reputation down through the mud? You wouldn't want it done to you. It's a difference between really trying to protect women and this. This is not. It's called tea, like he stated earlier. That's how it's marketed. What is tea? Gossip. What is gossip? Chaos. Bro, come on, man.
Friend groups, and that's how my first car got keyed. If you want that story time, let me know. But imagine all the hoes that you've ever had just posting pictures about you
wild.
and just going in on you
With no consequences.
and just making shit up. We as men need
No
to
accountability.
unite to take this app down. I don't like the vibes of this. This is not okay. Why not be?
You know,
just like,
what's funny about this as well is that I didn't know anything about this. Like, I saw people commenting to me, yo, MTR, when you going to start talking about the T app? And I'm like, what the type of T app? What the hell? It wasn't until one of my best friends hit me up like, yo, have you seen this app? They got, and he named two of our other mutual friends. They got them brothers up there and they dragging them for filth. I said, wait, what? Like, you serious? So it's like that Facebook group from all of them years ago, but now they got a whole app dedicated. How did this make it beyond the damn app store requirements? And it makes sense because you get
Because it's a form of social credit score, dog. That's why. It's probably a long-term plan behind this. Like I said, predictive programming, conditioning. This is a baby step, a slippery slope. This is how we get conditioned to accept certain ideas. It starts with the T app. Matter of fact, it probably started with social media. And beyond it, it probably been started years ago. But we all just now getting hip to it collectively, right? But at this point, it's starting with the T app. We're gonna base all of our decision making, any move that we make going forward, we're gonna put our faith in other people's opinions. We're gonna put our faith in artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put faith in things outside of ourselves instead of using our own discernment, right? We're gonna put faith into those things and then wonder why. You know what?
the website and it's clean. But then you actually look into the app and it's just a breeding ground for women who just like to shit on men. By the way, they did create a male version of the T app and it got taken down in less than 24 hours. But I might do a separate video on that. So stay tuned for that.
men. When men sense a red flag in a woman, they either stay or they leave. Sometimes, most of them thug it out, I ain't gonna lie. But we find out on our own. It's getting scary out here.
Oh shit, man, they got me on the T app. Dean went in back and forth since March. Things have been going well.
20 red flags.
He just pretty secretive with his phone, but I fuck.
How he get access to that?
I just want to know the T. Bitch, you should have asked me. I would have just told you myself. The picture this bitch chose. This shit is from 2021 of my tag photos, bro. I wouldn't even show this shit to my mother. 23 green flags, 20 red flags, 29 comments. We gonna see what they talking about. All right, first comment. He's easy. Emphasis on easy. If I'm easy, what does that make you? All right, second comment. Are you actually attracted to that? It's funny. I can't even be mad at that. 36 likes. You know, attraction is subjective. I think I'm handsome, so that's all that matters. But I already fuck with dark skin joints, brown skin joints, light skin joints, Asian joints, white joints, Hispanic joints. So I think I'm doing cool in that department. He's funny as fuck, but that's all he's good for. Easy as fuck. Not a complete eyesore, but he's champ. This is my favorite comment. Maybe I am a little champ. I'm myself on the internet, so who knows? But go ahead, check out my YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Look at all the comments, likes, and views. People be fucking with me. When I'm in person, too, they fuck with me heavy. So I don't know. I can't tell that I'm champ. Don't worry, I got a couple good comments in there. He said I've been around him, and he's a really cool person. He seems really genuine. Y'all are haters. Each is cool as fuck. He's actually a really good guy. Don't listen to these bitches. He's cool. I went to high school with him. Nothing bad to say. He is very funny. Y'all are attracted to anything. Damn, why you gotta ruin? Next page. He's honestly a good guy, and he's actually funny and respectful. He's cool. Known him since middle school. Not creepy as far as I know. Champ. But I mean, only because he's not a street nigga. If you're into that type of thing, whatever. He's so cool. I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not even mad at it. It's kind of funny to me. But truthfully, like, anywhere I go, niggas and women fuck with me. So maybe I am champ and hit, but damn. Shit, the way they treat me, I couldn't tell. Why did you guard?
Yo, dating is so damn dead. I mean, I get running background checks on people. And I think both men and women should be doing background checks on each other as well as credit history checks as well. But we already know we could look at public examples of...
He said credit history checks. Damn.
false allegations, reputation destructions. Do y'all really think that anonymously there's not going to be the same thing on this app? So how do you know that they just not throwing piss in the water because they want the men that they don't want you to have? Shit, we talk about so often these women that leave relationships talking about he's a narcissist. Meanwhile, she don't even know what the goddamn word is. This is her surface level IQ buzzword in order to try to describe selfishness. Let's listen to one more.
Garfield brain shotties, hop on a T app, start lying on dudes you know got videos and proof of you getting cracked by the team at B&Bs. Why would you lie and talk on dudes that you know you were secretly meeting up with when you had a man? Now you all over Reddit for your boyfriend, baby daddies, and family to see. They uploading text proof and photo proof. Now y'all don't want to argue no more. Nah, Kiki, tell them how my boy ran that train on you and you engaged. You don't want to talk about how you and your homegirls lied.
A train and you engaged. Damn, that's diabolical, nigga.
I came to the
No, think about that. We gonna sit on that for a second, bro. Pause, no homo. All right, we gonna stay right here for 1 second. You got a train ran on you while you was engaged, dog. Man, that's scary, bruh. That's evil.
and got crushed. Y'all really cooked yourselves with this one. A shawty just got herself exposed for getting cracked by the whole city because you want to hop in the comments and say, oh yeah, he get around. No, come to find out you get around and your baby daddy don't even know. Who put their baby on the floor so they could get cracked on the bed?
God damn.
Stranger. Yo, BD ain't know about that. Hey, just know, God forbid, let this shit hit Florida. It's not gonna be a good day, bro. You see, Florida shawty staying out of this. They know.
Nah, you could probably make a whole career out of making content on the T app in Florida, bro.
It'll be a good day in Florida. Then y'all forget these dude got homegirls that's gonna show them all y'all photos and what y'all saying about them on the app.
My nigga, how the
Another grown man with a bonnet on.
I get on the T app? I used to work with him. He gave me gay vibes. What?
Yeah, nigga, you got a bonnet on, bro, like a female.
I only work one job with females, bro.
Ridiculousness of this app aside, it is worrisome to me that these young men are wearing bonnets, questioning their sexuality. It's quite ironic. I find this perplexing at best, idiotic at worst. Let's go.
And I was at Olive Garden when I was a server. And the reason why I didn't fuck with none of y'all is because y'all was already fucking all the niggas on the job. Peep this. The niggas already told me, showed me text proof on who the fuck was already getting cracked. There was nobody at the Olive Garden that wasn't getting cracked on Camp Creek Parkway.
Shit, I think I want to go to Olive Garden, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been to Olive Garden in a good little while. I think it's about that time, you know what I'm saying? If it's like that.
Yes, I sent the motherfucking location, nigga, and I know who the fuck did that shit. So you mad I have self-respect? You mad that I didn't give you the attention that you wanted and added to your high body count? And then the first given opportunity, you want to slander my name? What the fuck is wrong with you, gang?
Hold on. Bro was making this one video. He was in the house. Now he out the house. Now he in the car. So he didn't make this video all at once. He probably sat there and thought about what he wanted to say next and then stitched it all together.
And then the first given opportunity, you want to slander my name? What the fuck is wrong with you, gang? You need serious help. T-App, go ahead and make a male version.
Now this nigga at the store.
I mean now.
To that T-App for defamation. Defamation of character. Y'all is out of pocket. Why is y'all lying on me? And playing with me, y'all bullying me at this point. I don't bother nobody. Y'all dumb ass bitches, I can't even dish y'all. I can't even make no song about y'all or nothing, because I don't know who the is trolling me. Y'all dumb ass bitches, so I'ma just say fuck all y'all. That's why y'all pussies on Telegram now. Ugly. Fuck you talking about. I hate y'all. Y'all dumb ass bitches. Fuck. Now I'm on my bag, nigga. I'm gonna just make a viral this on every bitch in the world. Y'all all got.
Now, in response to all of the bullshit, there's been some, shall we say, aggregation of profiles that are publicly available out on Instagram. And this, more than likely, is not from the T app itself, but from other people that are trying to gain traction on social media. So they just...
Bruh, this app just came out and it's already got 11,000 followers, bruh.
Put all these posts together. This one comes from a TApp_Philly, where they seem to find the most entertaining, for lack of a better word, maybe even worse versions, and put them out here for the entertainment. And if you look at some of these profiles, so this brother right here is getting put up on here saying not taking care of kids because he's cracking kids, with a link to his profile. They're saying true or false. So essentially they're accusing him of being a PDF file. And here's the anonymous posters underneath. Oh, I don't know what he did to you, sis, but I can change that. What's his at? That's crazy. I didn't even know he had kids. Laughing emoji. Oh my, OMG, he has kids. Oh, wow. Ninjas be pedophiles is disgusting. I used to F with him. Ew, he just disgusting and real feminine to me. Don't open no banks with him. He will scam the bank and you. With a post from 6 hours ago saying, girl, he effed a 14-year-old and then burnt her. Oh my God, not my eater. And again, this is where it gets...
Look. All right, say this is true, right? Is this gonna stop the females from fucking with him? Because if it don't, then it loses the whole point of the app. It said to protect women, right? And then the very next post says, oh my God, not my eater. Now, she might be joking, I don't know, but do these things really stop women from fucking with dudes they want to fuck with? Like,
exceptionally dangerous for anonymous posting people to...
And that's the thing, they're anonymous about it, bro. Because I want to know, are they going to make these bold claims with their name and their picture next to it? That's what I want to know. It's the whole anonymous that's killing me.
Of allegations like...
Because if they really wanted to protect each other, if women really wanted to protect each other, they would state these things anyway. They wouldn't wait for an anonymous app to make these claims. If they really wanted to protect each other, they would have let this be known anyway, right? Am I tripping?
And now due to this allegation and linking his profile, this better damn sure be true. If so, well then fuck him. He should be up under the jail. But I have a sneaking suspicion that this is made up. And if this impacts him, his gainful employment, how much money that he has the opportunity to make into the future, then he should absolutely sue for defamation. And to conclude, we've seen this young lady's face before. She goes by Denad1987 on TikTok. She shared a couple of her thoughts, and I wanted to
The thing that pisses me off about her is her voice don't match her face, bro. That's the only thing about her that be pissing me off, man.
So without further ado...
That was designed to expose men, but it's exposing y'all women. It's showing just how dirty and nasty the men that y'all have been dealing with are. Y'all get online with these high standards that you don't have in real life, which is what I always say. You can't believe what they're saying. You got to watch what they're doing. They can tell you all day what they won't do, but that app is showing you what they will do. Y'all are showing just how low vibrational the men that y'all have to pick from are. You can't sit up and say that you got all these options yet. These are the men that you're picking. The truth is, that's all you got to pick from. You have a bunch of group of nasty, terrible men to choose from, and you're just trying to find the best out of the worst. But all of them are horrible. Everything that you have to choose from is horrible because of how you are as
It's a
woman.
reflection of you.
And you carry yourself in a way that there's a very specific type of
that
man
you attract.
But that's what I was saying in the beginning, bro. You gotta think about the type of person that would use this type of app, bro. And why they would use it. Not just the fact that they have it, but what's the reason they're on there, bro? Are they really there to protect women, to have each other's back? Or are they just on there looking for the tea, looking for the mess? You know, to spill some tea, to make a mess.
You attract.
Ain't shit attracts
And
ain't
that
shit.
small group of men is who y'all are choosing from. And that's why y'all are sharing the same men. Because out of that small group of men that y'all are all picking from, y'all are trying to find the best looking one, the one who appear to seem like he got some money, even though he usually don't end up having no money. Y'all are all picking and filtering through that small group of disgusting, nasty pookies, right? And no matter what you get online and say about how you want rich men, you ain't even in proximity to rich men. Rich men don't even see you on their radar when you walk by, right? Because nothing about who you are and how you carry yourself would pick up on the radar of a man who got any class about himself, right? Only pookies find you desirable. And that's the reason why y'all are all sharing the same pookies. That's the reason why y'all all sharing the same pookies. It don't matter what y'all get on that app and expose regarding these men, how terrible they done treated you, what STDs they done gave you, how many babies they done had and left. There still will be a line of women ready to give that man a shot to see.
I told you, bro. And you know, we can avoid a lot of these things if we just stop being so careless and casual with our bodies, man. Like, for real. I know y'all ain't trying to hear that, but I mean, what would we need tea for? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no tea.
Then she can get better results than you got. So you can never really expose men because there's always going to be women who are willing to test it out for themselves and still see whether or not the stuff the previous women said is actually true.
Very astute observation. Shout out to this lovely young lady right over here. And that's where I'm going to leave the content here for today. I think I need to go live about this. I want to bring you guys up to be able to debate this shit. I even want to hear from some of the women that think that this app is a great value add. You know, I think that the net of it all is that this app can be constructed in a way to actually help protect women. There could be a male version of the app to protect the men as well. And in fact, I've always kind of joked up on here, there should be a Carfax or a Hofax rather report. But the issue is that it's constructed in a way to incentivize the bullshit. Again, it's called tea sipping app, whoever the hell that it is, versus an actual protection app. It's the same thing if I created an app like this for men and there's no way to verify whether or not you actually receive the insides of her or not. You could just say that you have. And I'd say the same thing on the male version of the app that did that as well, unless there was some way to verify the truth.
But look, I just thought about something. Why did they come out with the female version first? You know, what if they came out with the opposite one first, where the dudes had the audacity to hop on the app and spill the tea about the women? What if that one came out first? Then what? What would the conclusion of that have been? And then after they came out with the male version, they came out with the female version. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa, whatever.
Or at least incentivize people telling the truth by publicly releasing their name with the allegation. But then the app just wouldn't exist. Not enough people would want to contribute if they were held responsible for the things that they are saying. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment box down below. Let's sound off. Again, let me know if I should go live, bring you guys up on.
All right, what these comments talking about? Man, I feel like I got to sneeze, bro. The T app was supposed to expose men, but it actually exposed women. Said by a woman. Here go another woman. The T app is just women trying to shame their situation due to men not wanting to be with them, despite women saying they can be sexually promiscuous and not care like how men can, yet they are upset that those men slept with them and dumped them. I mean, it's funny that anyone thought women were going to use this as a force for good and integrity. People think they're anonymous online until that court subpoena drops. The app literally just got hacked today. Now their personal information and selfies are right on the internet. But that goes back to my original point, bro. It's a slippery slope. Y'all putting a lot of faith into these things. Y'all put a lot of trust into these things. But y'all don't put the same faith and trust in the people that you actually know in your real life. The people that actually love and care about you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would listen to people that y'all don't know before y'all listen to people that y'all do know. y'all would put faith in these apps before putting faith in your damn in the Most High and developing your own discernment, right? These are things that bro, I don't even know how to get the words out. Damn, it's basically y'all slowly accept this shit over the real shit. Basically, y'all will accept the fake shit, the AI shit, way faster than y'all would accept the real shit. And it's a slippery slope, and it ain't gonna do nothing but become more and more of a attack. More of an attack on you, more of an attack on your subconscious, on your decision making, on all of these things, bro. You know, that's just my opinion, but I feel like I'm right. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, y'all like the video, Like, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all be safe. I'm out.
Bruh, you recording?